Hi, this is Vicky, also known as Dragonfly7673. It is around 1 o'clock on Thursday, November 17th, and if I don't do this now, you're probably not going to hear from me. So, it's just been a really bad month. There was a bit of a family crisis that I'm not going to go into that has shifted things and been very stressful to the point of not only did I not really feel like recording, I wasn't really crafting anyway because there was a lot to do and a lot of exhaustion. The people closest to me are aware, and everybody else, I'm sorry, it's just not something I'm going to go into. That being said, I haven't had a ton of crafting to do, so, and the one thing I can share, I also sprained my ankle and then passed out from shock while at work. Yeah. So now there's, everybody knows about Vicky spraining her ankle here. And all it was I was impatient and tried to scoot around somebody so I could throw away my trash and get a cookie. Seriously, November 1st they gave us Christmas cookies, and this just sort of amused me, and I wanted a Christmas cookie, and I moved too fast. And I had to go through workman's comp, and we established that while it happened at work, it was not a work-related accident. It was not work's fault that I hurt my ankle. Keeping in mind that I hurt this ankle all the time, so it's bad. And we are about to go on vacation, and our vacations are always road trips combined with a lot of walking, because we do things like go to museums and, we just go visit stuff. So I'm wearing a brace that is better. But anyway, I haven't had a ton of crafting, but I worked on the baby sampler. Now, at the beginning of the kind of family crisis, there was a lot of stress and anxiety, and I didn't work on it then, primarily because I didn't want to put that into the baby sampler. There's just something about this baby should have happy thoughts. But I'm going to pause for a second so I can put a picture in. Okay, so that is mostly done. There's like a little orange blob in the one corner. That is the start of a fox, and once I do the fox and the names, that sampler will be done. I'm going to see this employee on December 7th, so I've got plenty of time. I'm at work, so I don't have a lot of stuff anyway, but I did want to show you. These are twitchy socks without the heels. So I finished them, and then we were going to go to a movie, so I actually have not put the heels in yet. Normally I have. I might take them with me on vacation as something to take in the car. I don't know. There's no hurry on them, so I did start another set of twitchy socks. This is sock 1. This is the yarn. It is a Felici, and the colorway is Madrigal because my son was always in the Madrigal dinner, so I thought it would be fun to have that colorway. And yeah, I started knitting that during Doctor Strange. Actually, I kind of think the colors are like super fitting for Doctor Strange. But anyway, twitchy socks. I also have stuff that I can't show you because it's that time of year. It's Christmas. But I have something sitting here that's actually for somebody, and I don't want to show you because I don't know if that person will see this. And unfortunately, that's kind of the way a lot of stuff is right now. It is Christmas time. I do have the videos for the final Stitchy Box unveilings. So let me pause and put those in. It is the 18th, and you can see I still got goodies for the rest of the month. But here, I open this one. Oh, beads. We like the beads. Mayuki 11-aught seed beads, silver lined chartreuse, 1.5 grams. Chartreuse seed beads. These 11-aught seed beads from Mayuki are the perfect slimy color, don't you think? Your package has approximately 2 grams. Alright, well that says 2 grams and that says 1.5. I'm not going to weigh it. Anyway, they're a cool greeny color. So, that is 18th. Okay, day 19. This is a little bitty one. I'm expecting somebody at the house soon. But I thought I'd film this while there's still some natural light. Not a lot. Oh, it's a little pumpkin charm. That'll be a good little extra. Jack-o'-lantern charm. This smiling pumpkin will make a great focal point to your next project or Halloweeny scissor fob. Very cute. And Tigger stocking. Day 20 is probably going to have Tigger Tiger help again. Because, well, mostly he wants me to open the window. Oh, fabric. 28 count Lugana and Springfield Sage Witch Elf. It is a very pale green, although it looks gray when I'm filming it, but it is a very pale sage green, as you would expect for something called Springfield Sage. And there's the Tiki Tiger. Springfield Sage is a new fabric colorway from Witch Elf. This 28 count Lugana works well with a variety of fibers and flosses. Try experimenting with the ones in the shipment. So, I'm using 28 count for the baby sampler. I gotta say, this Tiki's helping. The holes on this look way easier to see than the Jobelin I've been working on. So now I'm kind of curious to work on it. Alright, I'm giving up with the Tiki Tiger. Day 21. Day 21 was being a little uncooperative, so I've now opened it off camera. Here's my little slip. Oh, you know, I'm always surprised when it's beads, and I shouldn't be because I should be able to feel them. These are a cool orange, very, very fall-like. Vintage check 11-aught seed beads. These transparent vintage check 11-aught seed beads were reportedly made between the late 1800s and 1920s. Imagine all the history they've seen. Your package has approximately 2 grams. So I was thinking vintage was like just being used to describe the color, but no, they are actually vintage. That is very cool. And I like the color. Only 10 more days. Then I'll have to wait for the Christmas one. Today was another day where it was fighting with me, so I pre-opened it. Ooh! Now I have some Ship's Manor 100% cotton because of the new mystery stitch along I'm doing, and I really like it. I like the colors. This is pretty. Thunder 5 yards. This stormy overdyed purple and gray cotton floss from Ship's Manor will give your project a dark, mysterious air. Use 2 strands lower count fabric, 1 strand higher count fabric. This is pretty. I really like it. Okay, done today. Today is day 23. Yes, I'm doing this off 300. Just like pennies. Ah. assuming for making like needle minders type things. Maybe. Brass, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Cabochon settings. I am in love with these teeny cabochon settings. You can use them in your stitching, make them into needle minders. Hey, I got it right. All sorts of things. Be sure to check out today's post for my experiments. So, little brass settings. I dropped one of the little clear pearl things. Very cool. I have seen them used as part of a needle minder. On my Abby Bella Stitch uses something similar. At least some for the back. I'm not sure about the brass part. Cool. Day 23. Day 24. Yep, that was me dropping it. Oh, sequins. Or buttons. Buttons. Mother of pearl buttons. These delicate little buttons would make an excellent accent to a stitched piece or in finishing. Use them shiny side down for a vintage creepy doll I found in my attic vibe. Okay then. I guess they would be. These are cool buttons though. Day 25. Ooh, an easy open. Fabric. It's looking kind of lavender on the camera, but I'm not sure if it is or not. Oh, silver mist. This fat 16th of 32 count linen from Hand Dyed by Stephanie makes a great backdrop for spooky Halloween designs. This fabric is used in a chart in this shipment. I'm pretty sure day 31 is going to be another chart from the looks of it. Very nice. This one looks like it should be easy to use. I still think that Lugano we got the other day looked like it would be the easiest to see the holes. I can't wait to use that for something. But this is a pretty color. Oops, it is actually bedtime, and I just remembered I never did this. It's been one of those days. So day 26. And I dropped it. Let's read what it is. Hand-carved wood bead. Not officially Halloween unless one skull shows up. This little guy is hand-carved. How cool is that? And would make a fab addition to a spooky Halloween scissor fob. Don't get sick. Say hi to Tigger. Ooh, that is cool. Wow, that's very intricate. Cool. All right, so I'm not very verbal at 10 o'clock at night. So that was day 26. Had a really busy stretch and missed several of these. So I have 27, 28, 29, 30. Tomorrow is Halloween. So I'm going to open them all at once. And Missy's going to try and help me. They're not edible, little girl. Alright. Ooh. 27 is a little owl charm. Day 27, silver owl charm. Hoo, hoo, hoo. No creepy Halloween night would be complete without an owl or two. I promise. Wow. I promise I did not make that rhyme on purpose. So that's cute. Missy's trying to help. 28. She's headbutting me. Brown felt, I think. Bewitching brown felt. I like to keep a few different types of backing fabrics in my stitching basket, and sturdy felt is always one of them. This brown wool blend felt can be used to back a small or an applique. Hi, little girl. And it is actually a square. Oof, little girl. 29. As I try and hold the cat down. I believe it's floss, but I can't get it out. Yes. Oh, pretty floss. 20 meters. Dinky Dyes. Stitchy's Box Exclusive Black Widow. It is like a red and black mixed. So of course it's got some dark purple where the colors come together. Very pretty. 100% silk pearl. Little girl. I've been ignoring her, so she's extra. This creepy colorway is a Stitchy Box exclusive from Dinky Dyes. Silk pearl works well with lower count fabrics, like 28-32 count linen, 14-16 count Aida. Black Widow is used in a chart in the shipment. I was hiding in the basement, so somebody lost me. Day 30. Now I came upstairs and she found me. Life is wonderful all over again. Alright. Oh, beads. Stop that. Miyuki 15-aught seed beads, 401 SF black, approximately 1 gram. No need to make French knot eyes when you have a package of these. Sorry, it's all wobbly. When you have a package of these 15-aught black seed beads from Miyuki in your stitching basket, your package has approximately 1 gram of beads. So there's one more day left, and it should be a chart because it's already told us that some of this stuff will be used in a chart, so like the Dinky Dyes. So there must be a chart tomorrow. Bye now. So I really enjoyed those, and the Christmas ones should be shipping any day because they're supposed to start on December 1st. And so that's a regular advent calendar, December 1st through December 25th. And so I'm going to have that. It was fun. I mean, it was just something fun. My guy has my son and I bought him a Lego Star Wars advent calendar because he's never had an advent calendar. He wasn't even sure exactly how it worked, so we got that for him so he'd have something fun. The last thing is drawings for the October Fiber and You. I did want to say that we have it open for November. We will have it open for December. Whatever day Tiff and I do the final podcast, that is the day that we will draw the December entries. So I would strongly suggest you get them in by Christmas because I mean we won't record until after Christmas because we want to share things that we did for Christmas, like the stuff I just said I can't show you. But I don't want to keep it open past that. And sorry, the phone rang and it paused. I don't want to keep it open past the last recording, and at this point I am not planning to continue doing the Fiber and You when I'm no longer recording. I actually considered it for a while, but I decided not to. All right, but I do want to tell you who the winners are for October, and I don't have them up to put on the screen, so I'm just going to tell you, so listen carefully. All right, Ravelry Patterns or 1, 2, 3 Stitch, $15 or less. The first winner was, the first winner was a Texas Yarn for her twin bibs. They're very cute, yellow with little sheepies. The next winner for $15, Ravelry or 1, 2, 3 Stitch, is KPAR62 for a red, white, and blue beanie that she did. And the $25 Etsy or 1, 2, 3 Stitch goes to Pocketses. I was actually amused. The last entry, 1, 2, 3, is the one that won, which doesn't normally happen. So a Texas Yarn, KPAR62, and Pocketses. I will either need your real life email addresses if you want something from 1, 2, 3 Stitch or Etsy as applicable. For the 2 people who might want Ravelry patterns, just let me know what patterns you would like. And I am actually going to end this here. So I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.